Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Phoenix Point, where today we are capturing Asilla. It's going to happen, maybe, probably. It's probably going to happen. There's like reasonably good odds. So let's start by checking in on our personnel here. Who all is on the Manticore 2? Because I want to figure out what kind of equipment swapping we need to do. I guess I could just do this from the pre-mission menu. Yeah, it's probably a little bit easier of a way to do it. So let's go ahead and deploy. Threat level only high, not extreme. Okay, first of all, obviously, as always, important to make sure that we're topped off, that people have medkits and whatnot. We have enough laser rifles that we can swap one in for Bave. I was trying to make sure that all the people who are less good at the job had access to them first, so that, you know, they could potentially survive long enough to get good at the job, but I'm pretty confident at this point that we can just, wait, that's a grenade. That's not... Okay, we didn't have a lot of spares here. Put those back. He does still have a grenade. You know, that grenade's fine. We could probably give him a better shotgun, too, at this point. Yeah, like, I probably want him to have a harrower, right? Which is apparently slightly heavier than the gun he was using before. I will go ahead and drop him a point of strength out of the Phoenix pool to fix that. Yeah, we also could have, I guess, put away one of the medkits. That's fine. Alright, Tiny. We probably don't have any big upgrades to make for Tiny. No, I don't think so. I don't know if there's a better grenade launcher even to build, but I like him having a grenade launcher. I would love it if you could have a grenade launcher and a machine gun, but we're talking about an awful lot of extra weight there. He's doing fine work. Pondus. So, we should probably give one of the snipers the neural rifle, right? It does 15 paralysis per shot. So that combined with the stun glove, combined with maybe we pull that neural pistol in. I probably wouldn't even bother. The neural pistol is so little, it does so little stun. I'm debating whether... I guess I don't actually know how her double damage thing is going to affect this. Damage dealt while not spotted. Maybe it only... It might only affect the line that actually says damage. But it might be everything. If it is everything, obviously that would be pretty good. Well, okay. You know what? Probably... Lise doesn't have as much room underneath her weight cap. No, never mind. She has way more. I was going to say because she's carrying a heavier secondary gun. But I guess she's the one who gets the rifle. I'm torn because of the uncertainty. I suppose this is a good time to find out. Let's find out how this works. So I'm going to take away your handgun? I don't really want to take away your handgun. But, like, if I gave you this plus... There we go, plus an extra mag for it. I have to give you 2 points of strength. I mean, we don't need 2 medkits. That solves the problem right there. We leave you with a pistol. In fact, we probably have the pistol equipped. Yeah, you're outfitted for a variety of situations there. I actually am going to have her carry the second medkit, and she's just going to use it right away. She could use a little health boost. Crypto, I believe, is all set with the stuff we want Crypto to have. I guess we could swap out this rifle for a different rifle. Yeah, we could give you one of these. So let's ammo up, and drop this back into here. I just want to drop it generally into the inventory, but not in the manufacture or scrap areas. Do I want to leave you with this pistol? Probably not. Okay. So this only gives you the rifle and the stunner and the melee weapon, which is a little bit risky. To be perfectly honest, maybe we shouldn't have the melee weapon equipped in the active slot. It is probably the case that I am not going to suddenly need it. So I guess the question is, The stunner is similarly, the stunner is probably not going to be something we suddenly need. But I guess if we have the opportunity to capture, sometimes we're pretty tight on the captures versus like the rate of bleed. So yeah, I guess we'll leave that there. Okay. Lise is already on. We should probably give people different sniper rifles, right? Do we have another one of those? I guess we don't. I was going to say another one of the 130 damage rifles. So we'll just give this Nedrian rifle to Pondus, because she'll make best use of the bonus damage. Never mind, she has one already. Okay, Elise, congratulations. You've been upgraded. Okay. And finally, Chaos, is this the right pistol for you? Oh, we have a proper personal defense weapon now. Yeah, let's have you use that then. Okay, still massively, massively over your weight limit. Soldier has 0 points. Okay, plus 20% damage dealt on your personal defense weapon. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do not think I want to dump a whole bunch of Phoenix points into buying 5 points of strength for Chaos. We'll just suffer through until the next level up, when there's not a lot of stuff to buy anyway. Alright, let's do it. I do not know how this is going to work in terms of mission ending. It's possible that paralyzing the Scylla will immediately end the mission, the same way that killing it does. But it's also possible that because paralysis works in a different way, we're going to have to paralyze the Scylla and also kill everything else. It should be doable. This is a pretty powerful team. We have access to a lot of tech, a lot of options, and now we have state-of-the-art-ish weapons. Yeah, this should totally be doable, even if it is the case that we have to kill everything else. As long as we're careful about it. This is also definitely, like, if we have to kill everything else, this is the place where hubris could do maybe more damage to us than it has done at any other point in the campaign. Alright, so we've seen approximately this map before. Hard to know exactly where the enemies are going to show up. Well, there's certainly no reason not to do the Discovery Dash. What are you? It looks like a pincer arm. Oh, nope, what I'm seeing is a launcher.
Acquiring target.
Okay, you're more accurate than you have ever been. Still not accurate enough for that. Let's have a sharpshooter. Try some stuff first here. Where do I have to get to have a shot? It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be like all the way over here. Interestingly, I'm not seeing a line anywhere. Wait. Somewhere over here? Okay. Obviously, it would be best if I could get a shot within 2 movement range, because then we could just dash and double tap. Looks like I am not going to be so lucky. Alright, dash move single tap is not terrible. I'd really like to get a cleaner shot. This will have to do. Somewhere around here. We can move Bave out of the way if it's a big deal. So let's start with the dash.
On my way.
Alright, let's see what that shot looks like. Okay, Bave does have to move. It doesn't have to be a big deal, like even just this and then stepping back over. Okay, I am confident that we can do some real damage here, but unfortunately I cannot hit the launcher arm. Well, we can take the other arm. That's probably worth doing, right? And then I may as well go for one of these. Just put some additional damage on the thing. So a leg shot would not be lethal. Alright, I think we're best off aiming like this. I'm probably not going to kill it here, but if we can kill the head. Yeah, there we go. The bleed will finish the job. Then we just want to make sure that we leave Crypto in a position to restore willpower to Lise. Let's see if Crypto can get the cleanup, because I'd love to get a little bit of extra fight and XP here. Cannot. Not a single hit. Alright, well. That's you, I guess. Bave doesn't really... I suppose for Bave, it is still valuable. Because I'm not going to go back to full will. I'm still going to be missing a couple of points. So why don't we try? Why don't we see if we can get a shot or two in? Boy, it's not a very good shot, though, is it? Just hit the carapace once. Alright, I'm going to stop trying that. Kind of hope we can get some extra willpower back. You don't have any idea what to do with you. Let's get out this way a little bit more, I guess. Okay, we have learned nothing. That's not true. We learned that there is nothing over there, which is not the same thing as learning nothing. It's a lot better. Interesting. I mean, she's just got him, right? God, that double damage thing's really powerful. From full, no quick aim or anything, just go get him. I'm gonna move to here and drop a turret, I guess? I think this is an okay spot for a turret. Unlikely to result in the deaths of any team members. Potentially get a hold of somebody as they move forward. Okay, found the Scylla. It's also an Arthron. Here we go, this is what I need. I need something to come forward on this side so that turret has something to do. Alright, sneaky guy moving over there. Where are all the sirens? I wonder if the turret can see that. Here we go. That guy's in a little bit better position. There's a siren. Well, they're certainly coming in pretty dense here. Yeah, wow. Okay, I mean, it's fine. Alright, well. That's a huge number of enemies that all managed to move into vision of us at the same time. So we're definitely going to have to use some abilities. Pondus. Let's start with Pondus. There's a non-zero chance that Pondus just kills two enemies, right? Okay, so this guy's shield and machine gun. So we're going to go... quick aim.
Ready to fire.
This guy just has a little bit more health than the other enemies have, I guess. So we'll pop that. Is that enough? Is he going to bleed out? He'll bleed out in 2 turns, and all he has left is his spitter head. That's probably good enough. And then we'll just quick aim and pop off another one on that siren. Ooh, maybe we'll pop off another one on that siren in a second here. It is worth noting that apparently Cody has not spotted Pondus, and as such, she can do double damage to him. Or, is Cody... I can't remember the genders of any of our troops. You know what? Cody is definitely a they at this point, because there's 3 of them. What do we do? Who do we care about most? You're a machine gun... yeah, machine gun shield guy. What kind of weapons do these Tritons have? Just... okay. Do they both just have a pistol? You also have your blood-sucking arm. What about this guy over here? That guy's a launcher. Okay. What do we want to do about grenades is a question. Let's see. I can Boom Blast, Rapid Clearance, probably drop a grenade on this guy in such a way that it kills that guy, and thus refunds me the 2 action points for dropping the grenade. Which will mean I get to fire 3 grenades. There's definitely a danger, though, in wounding but not killing this guy, and thus giving him a free attack on us. Then again, he's probably not going to be able to run very far, and we'll just be able to drop another grenade on him. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think we'll use a grenade to try to clear out some of this guy's cover. That's what we'll plan to do with the second grenade. So, Boom Blast plus Rapid Clearance, which we haven't really gotten any value out of yet, despite the fact that it seems like a very powerful skill. And let's earn ourselves some new action points. Okay, so we wounded him pretty badly. Not exactly clear to me where he went. Maybe, hold on. Before we fire the second grenade, let's have somebody else move over in that direction and see if we can get an indication, like a noise indicator or anything. So we could have you dash to here and then try to make it to like the low cover on this side, just to provide us with some better side coverage. I think I like that. That is a shame, though, that we have to go down below 2 action points to get to the cover. I think I'm still going to do it. We could dash again. And get even further forward. But that runs a real risk of a panic attack. From overexertion, which is kind of a weird idea. Let's go ahead and move here and see if I get an indicator. If not. And then if I only get to fire once anyway, I may as well move the rest of the way forward. Okay. And I don't know exactly what we'll do with you. I was hoping we'd get close enough that we could hear it or see it bleeding invisibly or something. Alright. Who else needs stuff to do right away? You can... Oh, sorry, that's the wrong gun. Can you disable the torso in a single hit? Because removing the torso removes Pain Chameleon, right? Let's let you reanimate here so that I can take a better shot. Yeah, so we could precision strike, or we could quick aim this, then normal fire with the assault rifle to probably finish the Triton off. Lise is not in a very safe place from that guy, though. He'll be able to walk around and make a bad thing happen to her. So I don't know if that's actually what I want to do. Maybe I just want to step around behind the cover and then pop this dude. Well, what do we want to do with Crypto? This is still a thing I need to know. I'd like to keep Crypto over here somewhere. Maybe Crypto does an armor break on the Siren or something with the assault rifle, just to try to soften the target up. And this should allow me to feed will points to Lise and Tiny, who will need them. We can get some cleanup with Bave. Honestly, we might be able to make Lisa's turn safe by getting rid of the Arthron. Let's see what this looks like. First of all, oh, they're not in range. Well, that's pretty not good. Let's see what the aim looks like on these. Okay, probably can't hurt the Siren much. I might be able to hit that Arthron's Carapace. Probably. In 6 shots, I can probably make at least one of them make contact. So, that's definitely a viable option with Armor Break. I think that's what I'm going to do. How many action points do I actually have left? I have almost 1 action point left for movement afterward, so we can try to finagle a position that's actually going to work for people. But yeah, let's go Armor Break. And we will try to open up the Arthron. Roughly half of the shots are supposed to go inside the inner circle, right? This is actually, I think, pretty north of expected value. I guess I don't actually know how the armor break is applied. That was 3 shots worth of damage with 0 armor. I don't know if the armor break is applied completely before the damage of the first shot or not. That might have just been 3 hits.
I'm here.
Alright, and that frees up Pondus' shot. Oh, it doesn't. It was not the only problem we were having. Well, I can do this. Move within 5 tiles. Let's see, we'd have a really clean shot from, like, anywhere in this area, I think. That's a movement that doesn't cost action points. There we go. This is what we need here. Okay.
All I need is a clear shot.
So Bave can probably clean up the Arthron then, right?
Channel open.
Bave has enough action points to dash. It's a shame I can't make it to here. I guess I wouldn't have vision of the Arthron from here anyway. So Bave has enough action points to dash, like, all the way up here, which as far as we know is safe. And then he has 2 shots to try to take down the Arthron that has no ammo in its carapace. Or no armor in its carapace, rather. And if he manages it, he could try to, in one rather, he could try to take down the Siren instead. It might not be safe to move this far forward with the Siren being right there. I actually don't have a good sense of the move and attack range on that. How much damage does the Claw do? 80 with 20 bleed, and we know from having used the Siren that this is a 2 action point maneuver. So they would only be able to do it once. Their mind control range is not nearly big enough to grab that Siren. Alright, I'm gonna try moving just to here, which is a little bit safer. A little bit less likely that we'll actually kill the Arthron, but it's also less likely that I will get run over by that Siren. And he at least has 2 shots to get it right. Never mind, he got it. That's totally a kill. Okay, well then. Let's make this thing happen then. So get that quick aim, disable the Pain Chameleon. And then this should be a very easy cleanup. Wow, I can't believe you failed to get that. That's a real shame. I really wanted her to get the will points for the actual kill there. Well, I really want to just run out into the open with Crypto. So I guess the viability of that is going to depend a little bit on this other grenade. Or these other 2 grenades. I don't want to do this. It's around here somewhere. I'm going to fire the first grenade like this. It should at the very least destroy some of that cover. Because we know that these structures are very destructible. Okay, and I did not get the kill. I mean, you're out, you're out. Not much point in shooting at you. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I guess the Triton on that side is just going to survive, unfortunately. What a good shot. Alerted. We're pretending that guy wasn't already alerted, apparently. Alright, that's not bad. PDW has decent damage. A fair amount of it is piercing, which is nice. I guess we aim kind of like this. That gets the circle pretty full. a big part of the circle is not hitting very hard, though. What's available to everybody else? So we still have a shot with Bave. Bave cannot see this Arthron. I was gonna say, if he has vision at all, we just armor break and blast a volley down there and hope that it hits something. But I think what we will do with him is just overwatch the Siren. If she does anything at all, we can probably kill her. And then you are just, yeah, gonna take the shot to which you are entitled here. We're unlikely to kill the machine gun. The arm would go down in relatively few hits. Well, let's see what happens. Just get as much of the circle on the enemy as possible here. Alright, a lot of that actually went into the gun, unfortunately.
Operative
Ow.
under attack.
The good news is, she had, yeah, a fair amount of armor, so that's not really a lot of damage. And then Crypto is the only person left. Crypto has a partial action point. Alright, I am not going to run into the open. If we had been more successful in dealing with this guy, if I run to right here, I'll be able to feed action points to everybody, and I'll still have cover from him. It won't be perfect, but I really want these two to have more AP. Or more will points, rather. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't... It looks like I don't really have cover from him. We can see that line of sight. I guess I'm just gonna... I probably don't have cover from him where I'm at right now either, though. We could try to take refuge in distance. These guys are not necessarily super accurate. How damaged is that gun? I don't think that it matters. Like, I don't think the gun gets less accurate by being damaged. That's a shit. We're so close on that arm. I'm gonna stay put. We're gonna play it safe-ish. Alright, so a bunch of the enemies bleed to death. You panic. We now have a sound indicator for the Triton. I mean, this could actually be kind of bad for Chaos. The Scylla has no respect. No respect for this area. For all of the architecture that somebody worked so hard on. I appreciate it running toward Crypto, though. It's going to make my life a lot easier. I wonder if we panicked that Triton. I can't imagine any other reason that its turn would end without doing any damage. But they're really rolling in pretty deep here, huh? This is prime grenade territory. Oh, hey, that's lethal. Yeah, that feels real bad. That's very, very bad. I guess I overestimated the amount of damage that the armor was going to block. It sure seemed like the armor was completely ineffective. These things just have guns that completely ignore armor? It has Shred 2 in a burst of 6 with a base damage of 50. Yeah, I don't think I realized that the base damage on their guns was 50. Well, that's very, very bad. Yeah, I'm super annoyed with myself. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna recover, you know. Things go wrong, failures occur, and then we recover. We're gonna do this to open up that guy's this Triton's cover. Okay, busted 3 of the arms, 2 of the legs. That's a 50-point bleed. So he's got 40 HP left, effectively. 40 effective HP. We can probably deal with that. We'll spend Tiny's other action point in a moment here. So we still also have you. You're a new guy who's at full health. You with another pistol. No new enemies on this side.
Keep it together, operative.
Alright, you gotta fall back, and I hate having to use... I'm gonna try really hard not to use her to damage this guy. She could just put this Triton away. That's probably the smartest thing, because nobody else is in a really great position to do that. And that'll feed her a little bit of will as well. And then... just fall back in an attempt to remain stealthy. You have 18 HP. So really, almost anybody ought to be able to finish the job. Yeah, Crypto should be able to just lock this down. Alright, and then... we don't imagine the enemies have any grenades or anything, aside from that guy. So maybe Crypto just stays exactly here and does this. 2 bullets would be lethal. Got him. Because we knew about how much bleed was left. Alright, can Lise, from the current position, no. Lise cannot see the other Arthron. That's a problem we need to resolve. I think Lise is our best shot on getting rid of that Arthron out there. Let's see, let's make sure that this... Can I get the shot from here? No, from here I don't have him. From here I do, though. It looks like it's not going to be a very easy shot because it's going to be through that mist. But it doesn't really matter if I leave myself out in the open as long as we can clean up this Triton over here somehow. And we do still have Bave for that purpose. Do you really have a... Okay, that's not a super helpful targeting behavior there. Yeah, he's not even stepping out from behind the thing. Well, we could dash over to here and give ourselves a slightly better angle. I know I'm like going super hard on the will points all the time, but the will point abilities are so useful. Outside of the thing, of course. You are a little bit better armored than I would like. And not a single body part. So who else do we still have? Nobody, really. Alright, well, there's no good reason for you not to step behind the full cover. Yeah, that, failing to do any real damage complicates things there. Because I think it reprioritizes me a little bit. I don't have any action points at all, but I could take an assault rifle shot from there. But I do not get to have cover and also a sniper shot on the enemies that I need to hit. So I have to pick. The guy's pretty far back. Oh, he's panicked. Okay, he is a non-critical threat. And actually, if he and the sniper are not the sniper, the siren are both panicked, then this is perfectly safe, right? So we have no ranged attacks at all coming in on us. Yeah, I think we've put ourselves now in a position where it is reasonable for us to try to capture this Scylla. I wish we could have done it without a death, but that's what happens when I have even minor lapses of concentration at this point in the campaign. Apparently I lost vision of a lot of enemies there. You would think that Pondus would still be able to see them. Alright, so. As ever, this is a two-part process. We're going to have to start breaking down some... Oof, poison goo. Gonna have to start breaking down some body parts 30 poison is harsh. I think the poison goo's a new problem, right? We've seen the goo plenty of times, but it hasn't poisoned us in the past, I don't think. Alright, let's start with you. Definitely use medkit. That'll clear that noise. You do not have enough action points to do a sniper rifle shot. So, where is the spit coming from? It's the head? Yeah, the goo stream is in the head. Okay, let's try to figure this out. This is going to be a thing where Crypto is going to have to strip the armor off of some of these body parts, right? We also need to get vision of the enemies again. Because, like, there is definitely an Arthron out there somewhere who is going to be able to fire at us. And, I mean, that siren has to get closed up at some point, too, right? And we don't really have anybody who's in a better position to do this than Bave. Oh, the mist. Damn it. Yeah, that's actually some pretty tactically reasonable mist. Well, one thing Bave can do is just run way deep and be a spotter. I didn't think that we were still going to be unable to see enemies from here. I'm gonna be a little bit aggressive because we need vision for the other people to be able to do their work. Okay, there's an egg that we didn't see before. There we go. That's what I needed. Alright, give me sharpshooters. God, I love this. Do we quickfire? I may as well, right? It might... I think I will only get 2 will back from this. But if I do get 3, I would love to be able to get started on the neural thingy.
Hostile down.
Okay, and that deals with the siren. So yeah, we did only get 2, so I'll just like move forward and take cover. We'll worry about you again later. And then the siren is a non-issue for the moment, which means I think Babe's best move is just finish moving up to cover. Not too worried about the egg. And you, surprise, surprise, I believe your play is shoot a grenade launcher at someone. I think this is one of the first times we've seen the mist actually be, like, important. And mostly I'm just breaking stuff, because it's fun. Alright, you have got to open up the face parts. Also got to make sure that we are not standing too close together. You know what? Never mind. I was going to say, we can't stand too close together on account of all the damage that the spit will deal, but the whole thing we're doing here is trying to remove that ability. Kind of want to, like, aim this in such a way that I think some of the shots are going to hit the head, but some of them are going to hit other areas. Unfortunately, my targeting circle is too good, and so there's only a couple of things I can actually do here. Let's shoot it like this. Alright, I managed to strip 132 total armor with that volley. Got the carapace, got the head. Did I get the torso? Or I got the abdomen, not with enough shots to clear it. But that was actually a really, really good version of that thing, right? That's exactly what we were going for. I can induce panic in the Scylla. Interesting. Well, I should, right? There's no reason not to. And I have plenty of will. In fact, with my will regeneration head, I get back the same number of will points as that costs every single turn. Let's do this. Huh. Did that not... I thought the head only had 150 HP remaining. It did 180 to it and it didn't die? I guess one of the shots must have gone through to the abdomen. I thought the circle was completely on the head, but I guess not. Alright, well that's fine. Not a big deal. So you're good. You're good. It definitely helps that we have the panic. You should really move up, right? There's no reason not to just move up. The only enemy that we're aware of is, aside from the thing we're trying to stun, is both damaged and both damaged out of having any ranged attacks and also panicked. So let's get in melee range. Let us prepare to begin the long process. Fortunately, the Scylla has a ton of health remaining. You're going to fall back for a recovery. I don't have anybody left who has the ability to pick the turret up. So it's not totally impossible that that turret's going to be a problem. Like... alright, well, we should probably have Bave just finish this thing off. Right, I reckon we should be able to do that pretty easily.
Steady.
Good enough. Can we please... Oh, you know what? I should use the neural rifle. Can I hit the head? No, I can't quite. It's never visible. Let it animate a little bit. Is that... Those green parts the head? Those green parts are the head. I still wouldn't do enough damage. Alright, well... You wait then. Lise, I want you. Okay, there we go. So your job is to use the Demos to bust up some body parts. Yeah, and nobody can quite see the head to finish the job. How much will does it have? 23? It's extremely unfortunate, actually, that we didn't get this this kill. It would have really helped. Also, the headshot would have really, really helped. Well, we could try this. Oh, shoot grenade. You're going to move up first. Yeah, we can try shooting the grenade deep enough that it finishes the head. If I just put the grenade right on top of the damn thing, like, that's probably pretty good. Let me make sure I'm doing this in a way that isn't going to put the grenade on top of the abdomen, where it would not necessarily reach the head. Please tell me that works. Yes! Did you see that sniper shot? He managed to miss almost the entire rest of the body. It's incredible work. Okay, so now you're probably panicable. Yeah. Starting to get a little low on health, though, which is making me nervous. Switch over to the the boxing glove here, and let's box. I'm still a little worried about damage thresholding. 142. Okay. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, I'm concerned that we might bleed it out. So we can intentionally shoot for areas that are high armor. But obviously, I'd like to break another body part off. We just put Crypto to sleep, I guess. That would come as a surprise. Now that the goo's gone, I guess the legs are the most dangerous part remaining. $15 more paralysis. You may as well just recover. I'm debating whether I think it's even a good idea to shoot. Just thinking about the amount of damage that we're going to end up doing to this thing if we try to take out another body part. Why don't you just recover?
Just a moment.
I guess I probably didn't need to spend 2 will points panicking it, because it would have panicked at the beginning of its turn from that death anyway, I think. The turret's going to ruin everything. Can I turn it off? Nobody has the ability to operate the damn turret. What a stupid way to lose this. Oh, that's absolutely what's going to happen, though, isn't it? And I can't even, like, body block the turret because it'll just, I will shoot it. I will have to shoot it. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Alright, so you unfortunately do have to lose an action point walking over. We panic it. And then tap, tap, tap. I think we're gonna get there. If I do destroy the turret, I think we get there. That feels really dumb, though. Alright, so as ever, this thing to whatever area has the most armor. Oh, but that was equipment, not body. So it didn't register the... Okay, that's annoying. Lise, I need you to turn around and solve a different problem. Where am I even? There we are. Turret's heavily armored. I'm going to have to use quickfire, which is a shame because every time I do this I have to... I'm pretty sure I can't just aim in without starting by aiming at an enemy, and that means that I have to spin all the way around every time. This feels a little bit... Did I miss it? No, here we are, here we are. Alright, one more. This is definitely why I pressed recover, right? So that I can have all of these action points for this purpose, which is obviously the thing we want most in the world to do. It is a little silly that nobody else has the pick up the turret action. You can probably just play recovery. You can also just play recovery. So that'll give us some rally abilities. And you, I don't know, continue to get closer, I guess. No reason not to. So it is bleeding very slowly. But I think we've got it. I think we've got it. Oh, isn't standing in the mist bad for my will? Yeah. So I'm not actually gaining will points because I'm losing them from standing in the mist. Okay, in this turn we can do a rally the troops. So let's have you continue to move up, get those incredibly tight shots, and let's hit a leg. 46, 46, okay, they're all the same. It's all the same. You can rally the troops. All that really does is give you one more punch, but every little bit matters. So next turn, we've got it, right?
5 by 5.
Here.
It says limited to 1 use per turn, but does it mean per soldier? I guess we've never had a chance to test it before. Or rather, we have had it. I think we have had a chance, but I assumed it meant per soldier. Yeah, it totally means per soldier. I didn't get another point. Oh, no, you did. Oh, right, I moved her. If I had not moved her, that would have been enough will, or enough action points for her to fire the neural rifle again. Okay, well, I guess we'll just... I should have thought of that before moving her up before the shot. Alright, and then we're done. Stop running. You're only going to get captured while tired. How does this help you? It had a lot more reaction that time than it has on the past couple. I guess the reactive mist spawn ability must have a cooldown? I'm going to induce panic again, even though I think this may cause me to freak out as well at the beginning of the turn from the mist. And then we also have you do your thing one more time. And unfortunately, we are just barely not there. Well, even if we do have a panic here, we'll still be fine, because Pondus can finish the job. Alright, go get her. You earned it. Okay, are we good, or do I have to go kill that egg manually? I have to go kill the egg man? Okay, that's fine. Dave is up there. He's ready to do that. I don't actually know where this egg is. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying that you have you have to kill every last enemy thing on the map.
That was a kill.
Okay, now we're good. Especially annoying that you have to hunt down each of the eggs individually if you go for the capture. Ah, frustrating. What a good unit I just totally let get killed there. There will be time to build up another, but I'm still sad. Everyone, pour one out. Take a moment of silence, pour one out for Alaric Chaos Kane. You don't have to literally, if it's going to ruin your carpet or anything. Alright, the Scylla has been killed, the structure abandoned, the rest of humanity can breathe a sigh of relief. We've got that done, and we now have an important research project available. Yet another important research project to add to the big queue. I don't know what the right order for these is at this point. I kind of think I wish there was a move down button. All I really want is for advanced acid technology to be below the Scylla thing. No, wait. This, then this. There we go. That's how I want those. Yeah, bummer, man. Does New Jericho have another... I'd love to just get another engineer going. Especially now that we have a proper personal defense weapon. Is this one, or is this going to be a... Okay, yes, that is a person. It could have been an armadillo, I suppose we have people in the area. We don't have to send Manticore 2 to do that, but we do need to get Manticore 2 another body. Are there any Jericho... I guess we don't really know. There are a number of question marks around here that could be New Jericho Havens. Probably our number one concern with Manticore 2 has to be get back to a friendly base. So you guys start doing that. What's everybody else doing? Tiamat 3's going over there. Okay, everybody's just trying to make it to somewhere safe. I don't remember exactly why Manticore 1 was going up there. This would be a good place to heal, though. And what is the soldier who's available here? A berserker. This squad, honestly, probably wouldn't mind a berserker. We only have enough materials for one hire, though. I guess the berserker's only 300 materials. How expensive is the engineer that we were looking at? 719. So we can't do both without a little bit of trading, but I guess we're set up to do a little bit of trading. Okay, why don't you guys go ahead and go grab that then. And in fact, this haven will allow us to do some trading. We've ended up back at the point where we could probably trade a lot of tech as well, but why? Why not trade the food, which is very close to 0 value? Alright, now go back here so that your guy can heal. You guys need to... Do I want it to be them? Tiamat's really slow. Where even is the other Manticore right now? Yeah, to be perfectly honest, it's probably better to just have the Manticore do it. Go and claim this man directly. So why did I bring the Tiamat up here? I honestly don't remember. Was it coverage? I was probably just trying to provide functional coverage. This thing is still just a lair, so now that we don't necessarily need to capture a Scylla, now that we can just kill the next Scylla, I definitely want to let this become a citadel before we mess with it. It's an exploration site. We could just... yeah, we could just do some exploration. That seems reasonable. Yeah, you guys need to chill out until we get that heal. At least somebody on Discord wants to talk to me. Just want to make sure everybody knows that was my Discord, not your Discord. Don't panic. We have created the Clarity Helmet module. Psychic damage values are halved. Have we seen any psychic damage? I mean, we've seen plenty of psychic abilities. Intense analysis has shown that the Pandoran ability to instill fear in humans is a direct result of an overstimulation of the amygdala through a form of infrasound, combined with some kind of psychic influence. Okay, so this is talking about the fear. Damage is maybe being used very loosely here. Okay, well that was not a very interesting research at all, it turns out.
Construction complete.
Alright, you guys should explore this. Find out if it is cool. It is a New Jericho Haven, so no, not cool exactly. And it's just a place where people live. Power and residences. That's fine. Alright, here we want to... can I not? Oh no, I am a little bit short. Well, I guess fly out and fix that. Who is best suited to this task? I guess it could be these guys. Let them move over to here. And we'll just trade a little bit of tech. Oh, hey! We have a lot of people hanging out at Phoenix Storage 1. Let's put this there. Or no, we probably want... this is Summerall, right? Symes is up there. Think so. We probably actually want this for Manticore 1, because Manticore 1 is the one that has the weakest troops. Yeah, the Tiamat has its armadillo and everything. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so... you guys did not actually arrive yet. Some more trading. Boy, they recovered their supply of materials really quickly. Yeah, I should be able to just do this. Right? And that guy should go directly into Manticore 2. Or Manticore... yeah, Manticore 2. He didn't. Did he end up... because I had Manticore 1 selected, did he appear up here? I mean, it says personnel base 1, so yeah, I guess so. That's pretty weird, right? That the ship you have selected would determine where he appears. Like, he should definitely go into the ship that's at the Haven, if that's a possibility. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's fine. We can go get him. But it is very annoying. And Manticore 1 should also head back. We'll figure out exactly who goes where. Approaching the burned-out husks of a New Jericho convoy, our operatives are suddenly startled by a shout. From a rudimentary shelter dug out under one of the burned vehicles, emerges a battered New Jericho technician, waving his arms and laughing. Exhausted by the ordeal, yet deeply grateful, the survivor offers to join the Phoenix Project. I mean, yeah, we could always use more technicians, it turns out. To execute him. No, why would I do that? Welcome aboard, Vanessa Braga. This month has not turned out the way I'd expected it, he comments as he sits down in the Tiamat 3, wiping dirt from his face. Okay, so... Vanessa Braga, tell me that you are not level 1. Ah, darn. And Vanessa went to Phoenix Storage 1, so hold on a second. Let's have a look at these two. You have Cautious, Trooper, and Close Quarters Specialist, while Vanessa has Quarterback, which could be useful, and Close Quarters Specialist and Strongman. Definitely a worse set of traits. However, wait a second, does Vanessa have... Yeah, Vanessa has mech arms already, whereas Deke does not. Deke does have piercing auto turrets. That's interesting. While Vanessa has PDW and no turrets. I mean, that's... Oh, no, sorry, you have one turret. That's fine. We have turrets. I think I'd rather pick up Vanessa because I really like the arms, even though maybe the skills are a little bit less optimal. At max level, with heavy weapons proficiency and bonus damage, honestly, she'll probably be pretty great. Yeah, alright. So let's take Manticore 2 and turn them. That's way more convenient of a pickup as well. Alright, so Manticore 1's personnel could use a little bit of rebalancing. We probably don't need... I know I just went out of my way to pick you up, but like we could drop one of you guys and the low-level heavy and pick up the new Scarab. That should make a pretty big difference to their ability to actually get stuff done. And then we have sites to explore. We have a lot of stuff going on. We're definitely going to work on some more of these things. We'll fly Manticore 2 down to Antarctica at some point. But for today, aside from that little technician thing, I think we did some good work. That's going to be it for us for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time tomorrow to see what we can make out of this big monster that we've captured. And we'll see you then.